this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business. And we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time tuned to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing this amazing Friday? As Kay would say, how are you doing this amazing Friday? We have some beautiful sunshine. It looks like spring outside, but it does not sound like spring outside. The wind is blowing like crazy. It's like you can hear it like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It is crazy out there, but it looks beautiful. The sun is shining. It feels so good when the sun is shining. I know how, you people must feel where you live in the warmer climates, and the sun is just always shining. It's just a happy feeling. And so, yes, it feels so good. So good. It's so good to see the sun. So this week, all month, actually, we've been talking about getting ourselves together, getting our minds right, getting our spirits right, getting there. We've been talking about that all year long thus far, right? This week we've been talking about clearing our spaces and making room for abundance. And so I know some of you all was not able to do it during the week because you have your regular lives and things like that, and so you just didn't have time, and that's totally understandable. And I know most of you will be tackling it this weekend. I know I will be tackling it this weekend as well. I was trying to get all my orders and everything out the door, so I don't have that, cluttering up my space and trying to clean and trying to get through all of these orders at the same time. So so I finally got everything out the door, and this weekend it is all about clearing and cleaning my energy and my space because like I said, I feel that spring is the time when everything is awakened. I feel that this is the time for renewal, rebirth, and so this is when I really like to do it. There's a reason why people say spring cleaning, out with the old and with the new, because it is time for that. And we need to do the same thing with our practices. We need to do that with our old work habits. We need to do that. It's not just a physical thing. It's not just about cleaning your space and getting rid of things that you're not using. It's not just about that. It's about getting rid of things that are no longer serving you and adding the things that you need so that you can be more productive, more profitable, more, you know what I'm saying, for the future. And so this is how we are applying it to our lives. We are applying it to our entrepreneurial life, right? And so so this week was all about physically cleaning up our space. And of course, it would not be a Friday if we didn't have a game. So you know what I did? I already asked for my game and I got one. So we will be doing a multiple choice about organization, right? So we've done it in all kinds of different formats for Fridays. Not formats, but all different type of topics for our Fridays. And today's no different. So we are going to be doing organization edition today. So let me check and see who is in the building. What is there something else I wanted to say? No. Oh, okay. So yeah, I wrote fresh space. By Monday, I'm gonna check in, and I want to know how everybody did yesterday. If you did anything yesterday, so make sure y'all check in the chat and let me know. Did you clear off your space? Did you clear off your fragrances? Did you throw out expired stuff? Did you get rid of things that you don't need? Did you make your most used spaces? Let me know in the chat if you've done anything. If you haven't and you have to wait until the weekend, let me know that as well. So yeah, we talked about the physical space. By Monday, we should be good. And then Monday, we're going to be talking about like our back end cleanup. So that's the things we need to fix on our website, the things we need to fix in our emails, the things we need to fix in our social media, those type of things. We're going to be talking about that next week. So make sure y'all stay tuned in, because again, I said the first 2 weeks we're going to get ready for the spring equinox is what, the 20th, the 21st, the 20th. We want to make sure that we are at least prepared to start fresh right after that. Right, we're gonna hit the ground running. So let me check and see who's in the building. All right, so first we have Latrice of Heartbeat Candle, ATL. I, on the other hand, call her cousin, but here in these YouTube streets, we call her the best moderator on what? Earth. The best moderator on Earth's in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, cousin. All right, good morning, Heather. We have Heather Olivia Catherine Avant in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Melly Mel. Melly Mel's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Good morning, Lakeisha's in the building. She said, good morning and happy Friday. I'm truly blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Sheila from VA. Sheila said, it's a fantastic Friday. Good morning. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning to Chandra. Long time no see, but we are happy to see you here this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? She said, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower. Good morning, Rose. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Queenie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Yolanda. How are you doing this amazing morning? Big Meech's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. Don't forget Big Meech is third birthday today for her business. So again, we want to say kudos and congratulations to you, Big Meech. And y'all make sure y'all follow her stories to keep up to date on what she's doing. And that's Michi's Craft Corner with the K. Michi's Craft with the K Corner. Okay. Good morning, Damien. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Damien said, good morning, everyone. How are you doing this amazing morning? Big Meech said, I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Good morning, Christina. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Melissa. Melissa's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. I'm blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Tracy. Long time no see. How you doing? Tracy said, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Have a fabulous weekend. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Miss Anita. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Sherfat. Sherfat's in the building. She said, good morning. Good morning. We are fabulous as always. Okay, so let's check in, y'all. I want to know how many of y'all were able to clean your spaces? How many of y'all were able to organize your space, physical space? Let me know in the chat. Again, we were talking about stations this week, creating your stations. So the first one was your making station. The second one, definitely your packing station. And then just organize things the way that you need them to be organized. So let me know if anybody was able to do it. If you were not able to do it and you're doing it this weekend, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. Chantel's in the building. All right, let me know in the chat if you started clearing up your space. Let me tell y'all, I'm going to be, well, I already told y'all, I'm not even going to say I'm going to be honest and transparent. I didn't start yet. I already told y'all I'm going to be starting this weekend. So this weekend, I have to clear out. I was looking at my fragrance oils like, I don't want to, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do because it's making me, it's slowing me down. It's slowing me down, and I don't need to be slowed down, right? Because if I'm making room for more, I can't make room for more and be slow and tired. I need to be fast and efficient. Okay? Efficient is the word. Efficient is the word of the day. Okay. Oh, come on, Christina. Christina says she did her space. Yes, 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 yes. It's a work in progress. I get it. I get it. I get it. Listen, I know a lot of people couldn't get to it till the weekend, and maybe I don't know if people will have events and things this weekend, and so they may not be able to get to it until maybe Sunday evening or whatever. I understand we all have our lives, and our schedules don't always permit it to for us to do it at the same exact time, and that's totally fine, just as long as we get it done, right? Just as long as you get it done and get it done before spring, get it done before the 20th. Okay. Good morning, Metamy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, hey, y'all. Hey, hey. Damien started last night and we'll finish this weekend. Let's get it. Let's go. And please, y'all, take pictures and share with me. Please and thank you. Or just send me a DM and say, Nikki, I did it. Like, y'all just don't talk to me during the rest of the day. Somebody tell me something. Let me know what you did. Keep me updated. Thanks, Nikki. You're welcome. I will start this weekend. I've been working on getting these orders out. I know that's right. All right, all right, all right. Let's get it. Let's go. Big Me said her desk is cleared. I just need to go through my mail. I'm doing that today. Okay, sounds like a plan. Good morning, Michelle Robinson. How are you doing? She said, good morning, everyone. TGIF. Thank God we made it. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, y'all. So y'all ready for this game? Listen, I know y'all probably like, Nikki, how are we going to do a cleaning game? Listen, ChatGPT did and we figured it out. We figured it out. Tony says, even you can't physically get it done, you can write it down, the plans of how you want to organize, so when it's time it goes faster. Yeah, you could do that too. You could write out, think about your spaces. Remember, I told y'all to think about your spaces and how you work. So you don't want to do it the way I'm telling you to do it, because your workflow is probably not the same as my workflow, and I'm not saying mine is unique or different or anything. I'm just saying, just the way my mind works is not the way your mind works, right? And so you may operate in a different way. And so just make sure that the way you are organizing your station goes in the way that your work flows. Okay. So if you know that you work better at a certain area and this is where you do everything, that's where you're going to put the stuff. If you know that you are going to make products in a certain area, then that's where your stuff is going to be. I can't tell you, okay, well, put that in station 2, because your station 2 might be my station 1, so you have to just put it where you are going to flow better. However that works for you, figure that out. And again, just like Tony said, you write it down and just think about it, what works well for you, and just put the things that you need in that particular area. What kind of shelving, what kind of drawers, what kind of system do you need over there, so that you can put it over there and just start labeling things and get the thing done. Yes. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Got my desk cleared, but need to shed old bills, documents, and declutter workspace. Got it. Got it. I'm a work in progress. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. Listen, we're not going into spring cluttered. We're not going into spring cluttered. Somebody put that in the chat. We're not going into spring cluttered. Somebody please put that in the chat. We are not going into spring cluttered. We are not going into spring cluttered. Somebody put it in the chat. We are not going into spring cluttered. We're not. Even in my garden, I have to go into my garden. When everything warms up a little bit, I'm going to go out there and I have to remove the clutter out of my garden so that I can plant my seeds, so that my seeds can grow. I'm not going to plant my seeds in the clutter. I'm not going to plant my seeds in the mess. I am going to remove all of that so that I can put my seed in the dirt, right? I am going to move my dirt around. Our bodies have been stagnant because we have not been moving the way that we should. We're going to move some things around, and we are then going to plant the seed. We are then going to do the work that we need to do in order for this seed to grow. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Do y'all feel what I'm feeling? Do y'all see what I'm seeing? And I probably see it different, because in my mind, when I'm saying that to you, I'm looking at my garden, right? I'm looking at my garden. I know that all the leaves that fell from fall are in there. I know that the branches and everything, because of the wind blowing and just debris just flowing all over the place. I know that that is what's on top of my soil right now, but my soil is still good. Even all the crap that's on top of it, it's okay. I don't care what life is thrown at you. Life could have thrown you an itchy hand, right? And still underneath all of that, there is still good soil. Okay. Again, let me tell y'all, when I get into my garden, like, these garden analogies are going to be here. I'm going to have a story every single day. Okay. But I know that when I remove all of that, I'm still going to have something good underneath it. Right. And when I have that something good, that good soil that's been sitting and resting and ready to go, I'm going to be planting my seeds in there. The ground is going to warm up and my seed is going to take root. My seed is going to produce fruit, and I'm going to nourish, and I'm going to nourish it, and I'm going to nurture it. And I am going to make sure that everything that it needs, that I give it. Nature's going to do most of the work, but I'm going to make sure I do my part. I'm going to make sure I'm on the assist. Y'all feel me? Let me know if y'all understand what I'm saying. Let me know if y'all get what I'm saying, if y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Let me get back into the chat. A whole word, Nikki, kind of what my sipping chat this Sunday is about: learning how to make your routine. You make your routine that make you a routine that works for you. Yes, 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 yes. Because again, we don't all work the same way, right? And so you got to do what works for you. So that's absolutely a good one. That's a good one. Tony mad at me. We are not going into spring clutter. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we are not. We are not. We are not. Um, Come on. It can't be different if we're not different. Period. If we don't do different, it's gonna be the same. We're gonna have a whole bunch more of the same stuff that we had in 2024 if we not operate in 2025 differently. Period. Right? We're not. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Miss Tracy said happy Friday, everybody. Well, she said everyone, but make it a great one, no matter how you feel or what it looks like. Period. Remove the old and make room for the new. Okay, come on, Yolanda. Yes, yes, and yes. All right. So, yeah, I just want to say I'm not super excited, because I'm not excited to move the dirt and all that other stuff that's in the garden, but I am excited to see what's going to grow. I am excited to try new things. I am excited to see what this growth season is going to look like. And we need to see the same thing in ourselves, and, as people, not just as the garden, but just as people. If we look at ourselves as, if we look at ourselves as the garden, we have to say, I am excited to see, these seeds that I planted. I'm excited to see what's going to come of it. I'm excited to see how much fruit I'm going to bear from this. I'm excited to see what my harvest is going to look like in this new season of 2025, in this new season of my life. I'm excited to see what's about to happen for me, right? And that's what we have to see. That's what we have to work on. And in order for that to happen, again, just as Metami said, we have to do things differently. If we don't want 2025 to look like 2024, we've got to operate in a different capacity. We have to change our mindset. We have to change the things that we're doing. There's a lot of things that I have to change in my garden that I did last season that worked for me in 2023 that didn't work in 2024. And so now 2025, I got to do stuff differently, because I don't want what happened in 2024 to happen in my garden for 2025. Do y'all feel what I'm saying? Even though I'm making it relative to my garden, I'm saying it in life, period, because that is exactly how we are operating as people. Right? That's exactly what we're doing in our lives. If we know things didn't work in 2024, we can't bring that into 2025. I know that the fencing system that I use, and it's not really a system, but I'm gonna call it a system, right? The way that I fenced in my garden in 2023 worked for me, and in 2024 it did not. Early on into this the season, the deer got into my yard and got into my garden, and they devoured my stuff. Right, at first it was just a little bit, and then I'm like, okay, so I try to strengthen up where they got in. Then they got in on another side, and then they got to the stuff over there, and then they just kind of like devoured everything. Right, and so I know that what I did then is not what I can do now. Especially, I don't know, if the deer are going to be extremely hungry, because they did something. They were in everybody's yard. They were eating everybody's their harvest, right? Everybody's. And so it was I guess survival for them, right? Usually we don't have to worry about that. Usually they don't do that, right? And until like the end of the season. But they were active early, and it's like, well, why? You know? And so I know that what I did then is not what I can do now, especially if I want to have a successful garden. And so I want you all to think about that as well. What you did last year, and maybe some things didn't work out the way you planned them. Maybe you feel like things didn't happen, or you didn't do something the way that you wanted to, or circumstances made you do certain things. So now let's look at it differently for 2025. What are we going to do differently? How are we going to strengthen the fence? How are we going to make sure that the deer don't get into our garden and devour everything that we work so hard to plant and to grow? How can we prevent that? Right? How can we prevent it? And some things can't be preventable. Some things are just going to happen, just have to happen, and you're just going to have to feel them, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But how are you going to prepare yourself in this season? And that is what this spring cleaning and us not going into spring cluttered is all about. And this is why I wanted to focus on in the first 2 weeks of March, is to make sure that we are clearing our physical space. We are doing the work with our mental space, and we're doing the work in our back end, and whatever we have to do with our platforms where we are going to get business, right? We want to make sure that we are intentional. So if y'all with me in the chat, say I'm with you. And I hope y'all follow me. I know I'm very expressive with my hands and stuff, and I'm doing that even though y'all can't see me. But I hope that y'all can feel me in what I'm saying. I hope that the message still got delivered. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. I'm going to have to check you all on Monday. Work is working today. All right, Michelle Robinson, have an awesomely blessed day and weekend, everyone. You do the same. You do the same. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. It's going to look different. If you want it to be different, you got to do different things. I want different results. I'm going to have to do something different with my fencing. I'm going to have to do something different to protect my garden. And you're going to have to do things. And the more I speak about it, the more, real life experiences start to come into place. You're going to have to do something more to protect and somebody sent me something. I don't remember who it was, about protecting your peace, and it probably was Metame, about protecting your peace. And it's like, well, why do you have to protect it? If you have to protect it, that means that it's fragile and things like that. But I want to say that you want to protect the energy around you, right? Like, you can't just let any and every old energy in your space, right? Because that will, first of all, you don't want to be depleted. Second of all, yes, you can have your own mind and your own thoughts and things like that. And you're like, well, I'm not going to let anybody's energy get me down. But I could tell you one thing. When people have draining stories, or they only talk about negative things, that does affect your energy, right? That does affect not your outlook so much, but even in that particular moment while you're listening to it, it is pulling something away from you. And if that's not what you want, some people are vampires, energy vampires, and you can't allow that to be in your space. So I'm going to say, protect the energy that you allow around you. Right. So I got to protect my garden. I have to protect, and I want you to protect your garden. You planting seeds and you're nurturing it, and nature is doing this thing and it's doing the work that's helping you to grow. You want to make sure that you protect the energy. You want to make sure that you are doing the things that you need to do, such as pruning, such as, giving it the nutrients that it needs, such as companion planting. Hello? Companion planting means that you're going to put something in that's going to provide the dirt with something that the other thing needs, and they both can grow better because they're giving each other, is reciprocal. They're giving each other the nutrients and things that it needs to grow, right? And so you want to make sure that you're doing the same thing. And this is not where I was going with this conversation, but you want to make sure that you are companion planting with yourself, right? Putting yourself in areas where somebody is going to be reciprocal. They're going to give you the nutrients that you need to grow, and you're going to do the same thing. Not put yourself in a place where they're just going to keep on sucking the nutrients dry from you, and you're going to be depleted, and then sooner or later you're just going to just wither away, right? That's not what we're trying to do in this season, because if you're trying to grow, of course you need people, you need like-minded people, which is why we have community, and you also need people who are able to pour into you with, and I'm not saying everybody has to give you something, but if you're giving them something, they should be able to provide something. And it doesn't have to be monetary, and it doesn't have to be something that's major. But if somebody is not improving your space, if somebody is not improving your energy, then those are the type of people that you don't need in your circle. If you hear what I'm saying, let me know. Again, this is not where I was going with this conversation, but it kind of just led me here. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Yes, it does. Draining. You have to think about this season, and I already started talking about planting gardening, huh? You want to make sure that you are companion planting. Companion planting. And I will definitely do a whole live on companion planting, so I can make the reference to, the way nature works with companion planting. But yeah, for sure. You want to make sure in this season that you are planting your seed in good soil, and you want to make sure that you are planting yourself next to something that is going to provide the nutrients that you need. Yes. Yes, we're not going to let the energy vampires drain our energy, our ideas. And a lot of the times people be like, well, I can still listen to that and it doesn't bother me. Initially, that may be the thing, but you're going to find yourself detaching yourself. You're going to find yourself pulling away from that kind of energy. You're going to see yourself doing that. I say that from experience. I'm like, oh yeah, I could listen to this. I could listen to the gossip. I could listen to that. I could listen to that. But you find yourself pulling yourself away from it, because you do notice that it does drain things out of you. It drains something. I'm not going to say your life force, but it does drain something. And you may think that it doesn't, but you will notice little by little things are just slowly trickling away. Okay. You just have to research what you can plant together, because some things cannot share the same area as others. Nope. 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 It can still grow. It can still grow in its own space. Right? Which means if it can still grow in its own space, don't mean that you have to give your energy to everything and everybody. Okay? That's a whole word. You don't have to give yourself to everything and everybody. They can still grow wherever they plant themselves, but they don't have to plant themselves next to you. Let me know if y'all feel that. Let me know if y'all feel that. Okay? Let me know. Let me know, because sometimes I be going a little too far in my garden analogies. Sometimes I'm going a little too far. Let me know if I went too far, and let me know if I need to pull back. Okay? Because I can. Because sometimes I just be going. Talk about gardens, I'm going. I did a whole live series. I don't know if it was last year. It might have been the year before last. I was in the garden and I was looking at the ants in the garden. And I did a whole series about ants. I did a whole series about ants and how it relates to us, and the things that we can carry, and the things that we can do, and the strength that we have in the size of an ant. Listen. If I go too far, y'all just let me know, because it's okay. It's okay. It is okay. Let me check and see what you say in the comments. All right, so we got I'm with you. All right, let's get it. Either we are growing together or we are growing apart. Either way, I'm growing. But I'm growing either way, period. Okay? Period. Exactly. I feel all of this. Thank you, Lakeisha Keisha. Listen, I know I be out on the limb sometimes, but I'm telling you, I bring it back. I swear I bring it back. I swear I bring it back. What you listen to, watch, and participate slowly will become you. Yes. 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 Let me tell y'all. Don't let the energy vampires, let them go. But it was a good answer. Thank you so much, Yolanda. When did we do the ant series? Like, I seriously did a whole live about ants and how it can pertain to our lives in entrepreneurship. I really did. I'm getting the mini greenhouse soon. I'm just concerned because has anyone noticed it's been extremely windy lately? Yeah, but I think it's the season. I think once we get into spring and everything else, I think we're gonna come back to the right. We're gonna come back to homeostasis. I think we will. Um, yes, but back to the game. Listen, 2 years ago. Wow. Wow. Okay, so we did the end series. Okay. So yeah, so I want to make sure that we are paying attention to what we are doing. I want to make sure that we are paying attention to what we are allowing in our space, right? I always say, you know what? Because I'm a tinfoil hat girl to the core, right? And I'm always watching things that are, I'm not gonna say it's doom and gloom, but it's kind of like it's not good positive energy, right? And so I do feel like my outlook starts to change when I start listening to those types of things. And sometimes we don't notice it immediately. Sometimes it takes a minute. And since it does take a minute, you don't really feel it until it's like, wow, I'm saying all kinds of negative stuff, or I'm saying all kinds of like doom and gloom, you know? And so you want to make sure that you protect that. You want to make sure you are protected. Energy vampires can drain you mentally. So when you feel mentally tired, you encountered one. Yep. Yep. Yep, that is for sure. Okay, so let's get some ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. And again, I might know. I'm not gonna. I was like, I might talk about the garden next week. No, we're gonna keep it on the back end. We're gonna keep it on the systems and the business and the things we need to clear out and add to our business for next week. But I'm telling you, for spring, probably the first day of spring, I will be talking about the garden. I already started planting seeds. I already went to get seeds. My friend sent me a message the day before yesterday talking about go to Flair's Hardware. They got seeds, 10 packs for $1. So I went and got some seeds. And so I have to get some new seeds too, because there's some new things that I want to do. So I would definitely, be all up in the garden. Y'all will see my stories are going to change. Because again, life in the garden is kind of similar, right? It's the cycle. All right, so one's in the chat. We ready for this game, y'all? Ready for the game. All right, so this is our spring cleaning your business organization edition. Listen, I've been coming up with the games. Not I, but my chat, I call them Bronx. So Bronx comes up with the games. All right, so this is going to be multiple choice. So all you have to do is respond to me with the letter. You don't have to type it out. If you want to give me a reason, you can, but all you have to do is give me a letter. Okay. So your workspace is cluttered. And every time you sit down, you feel unmotivated. How many of y'all can relate? I know I can. What's the first thing you should do? Okay, the question is your workspace is cluttered, and every time you sit down, you feel unmotivated. What's the first thing you should do? A, start moving things around randomly. B, clear everything off your desk and only put back what you need. C, buy new storage bins before cleaning. Or D, just work around the mess. Your workspace is cluttered, and every time you sit down, you feel unmotivated. What's the first thing you should do? Let me know in the chat. Is it A, start moving things around randomly? Is it B, clear everything off your desk and only put back what you need? Is it C, buy new storage bins before cleaning? Or is it D, just work around the mess? I'm going to tell y'all, me personally, I've done all of the above. I've done all of the above. So what should you do? All right, so we got some B's. We got a lot of B's in the chat. B's in the chat. B's in the chat. All right, so the answer is B. Clear everything off your desk and only put back what you need. Decluttering first clears space for clarity and focus. And this is why I said, because initially I was going to start with clearing up business stuff and things like that. And I was like, well, you can't create a clear plan if you're looking at a whole hot mess in front of you. Like, your thoughts are not clear. You don't have any clarity. You're not focused because you're focused on the mess, and you can't really think outside of the mess, right? And so, yeah. So that is why we started with the desk first. So clearing off the desk, y'all. Decluttering first, create space for clarity and focus. Number two, which of these is a sign that you need to declutter your business space? I'll tell you right now, when I can't think, it's time to declutter life, okay? It is time to declutter life when I can't think. Or I can do like Wile E. Coyote and go to the Acme store and get some boom, right? Clear the whole thing out. Clear the whole thing out. Okay, which of these is a sign that you need to declutter your business space? Is it A, you spend more time looking for things than working? Whew. B, your workspace stresses you out? C, orders take longer because your supplies are everywhere? Or D, all of the above? Okay, which of these is a sign that you need to declutter your business? Feel free to only put the letter. If you have something you want to add, just go on ahead and add it. It's fine. If you have time to type it out. Which of these is a sign that you need to declutter your business space? Is it A, you spend more time looking for things than working? Is it B, your workspace stresses you out? Is it C, orders take longer because your supplies are everywhere? Or is it D, all of the above? What's your answer? So we got some D's in the chat. Let me tell you something. All of these are true. All of them are true. Okay, so the answer is D, all of the above. If your space slows you down, it's time for a reset. If your space slows you down, it's time for a reset. Can somebody add that in the chat? If somebody got fingers that are free to type this out or text pretty fast, I need somebody to put that down in the chat, because that is something that needs to be on a post-it, and that post-it needs to be in every workspace you have, in your packing station, in your product making station. It needs to be everywhere where you're going to see it. If your space slows you down, it's time for a reset. If your space slows you down, it's time for a reset. Somebody please put that in the chat. If your space slows you down, it's time for reset. Somebody add that in the chat, especially to break up the letters. Thank you so much, Yolanda. Thank you. Think about it. If it's slowing you down, you can't work. Your flow is not there. It's stagnant. You can't get things. You got to move things out the way. You can't work efficiently in that. That's the word. That's the word I keep coming back to. It should. I think I'm adding that. All right. What's the most important reason to have an organized space? What's the most important reason to have an organized space? A, it looks pretty for Instagram photos. B, it helps you to work faster and more efficiently. C, it impresses people who visit. Or D, it keeps you busy. What's the most, and most is in caps, what's the most important reason to have an organized workspace? Is it A, it looks pretty for Instagram photos? Is it B, it helps you work faster and more efficiently? Is it C, it impresses people who visit? Or is it D, it keeps you busy? All right. Let's see. We got some B's in the chat. Good morning, Miss Magni. Good morning. All right, so we have some B's in the chat. Okay, so the answer is B. The answer is B. Function over aesthetics. Come on. Function over aesthetics. A clean space equals a productive mind. I need somebody to put that in the chat. A clean space equals a productive mind. That is a whole entire word. A clean space equals a productive mind. Even though we think we can multitask, even though we think that, oh, like me, I'll have everything in front of me. I know that I'm not thinking as clearly as I can. I'm working to get the job done. I'm not working in flow. I'm not working because I'm doing it. I'm working. I could just say I'm working to just get it done, right? And it's not the best. It's not the best way that I could be working. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just here so I don't get fired, kind of thing. So a clean space equals a productive mind. A clean space equals a productive mind. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, so we ready for the next one? The next one is, thank you so much, y'all. If your inventory is a mess and you don't know what's running low, what's the best fix? We've all been here. We're in a room full of company, in a room full of family. If your inventory is a mess and you don't know what's running low, what's the best fix? Is it A, guess and hope you don't run out? Is it B, write everything down on sticky notes? Is it C, create an inventory tracking system, spreadsheet, app, or checklist? Or is it D, just order new supplies randomly whenever you remember? We've all been here. We've all done all of them, right? But the answer is not all of the above. Okay, so sorry. If your inventory is a mess and you don't know what's running low, what's the best fix? A, guess and hope you don't run out. Is it B, write everything down on sticky notes? Is it C, create an inventory tracking system, a spreadsheet, app, or checklist? Or is it D, just order new supplies randomly when you remember? What is the answer? And while we're waiting for the answers in the chat, I also want to let you know that in the community, I added the video to the Inventora live that we did. So if you are wondering how to use Inventora, if you are wondering if you want to use Inventora, I do have that up in the I have it up in the community. So all you have to do is go to Bubble Babes, BABEZ, university.com. Click the community. It's free to join. So I don't know, why you wouldn't catch the video, but go on over to Inventora. Go on over to the community, click home, and it's going to show you the video with Delmi from Inventora, and she shows us how to use it. So make sure y'all check that out if you're looking for an inventory system. Okay, so the answer, I see a bunch of C's in here, and the answer is C. A tracking system ensures you always have what you need. A tracking system always ensure you have what you need. Okay, somebody put a 1 in the chat so I could break this up. Matter of fact, I got an awesomeness, so I'm good with that. All right, so let's get to the next one. You find you find a box of old supplies and ingredients that have been sitting for months. What do you do? Can anybody relate to that? Let me know. Sorry, the wind just opened my door. You find a box of old supplies and ingredients that's been sitting for months. What do you do? What do? You forgot you went to the store and you purchased these things. You put it on the shelf and you didn't even look back at it. Okay. You find a box of old supplies and ingredients that have been sitting for months. What do? Do you A, keep them just in case you need them for later? Is it B, check expiration dates and quality? If expired, toss them. Is it C, use them up quickly before they go bad? Is it D, hide them in the closet so you don't feel guilty about wasting money? So what is the answer? You find a box of old supplies and ingredients that have been sitting for months. What do? Do you A, keep them just in case you need them later? Do you B, check expiration dates and quality? If expired, toss them? C, use them up quickly before they go bad? Or D, hide them in a closet so you don't feel guilty about wasting money? Miss Sheila said, use it or lose it. All right, so we have some C. Okay, so we have a C. We have B's. Keep them coming. B and C. Okay. I always check expiration dates. All right, let's see what you got. Let's see. Keep them coming. All right, so the answer is B. If it's expired and unusable, let it go. I would also do B and C, because if they are not expired, I'm going to use them before they do expire. That is what I would do. All right, so let's get to the next one. The next one is, which of these will help you stay organized long term? Which of these will help you stay organized long term? Is it A, putting things back in their designated spots after use? Is it B, doing weekly workspace resets? Is it C, labeling everything clearly? Or is it D, all of the above? Okay, thank you, cousin. Which of these will help you stay organized long term? A, putting things back in their designated spots after use. Is it B, doing weekly workspace resets? Is it C, labeling everything clearly? Or is it D, all of the above? What do you have? Or what do you have? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. And I think this whole organizing thing is making me want to get a label maker just because I want one. I don't need it, but I want one. I don't need it, but I want one because it's going to make me feel like I want to label all this stuff and I got to put things into place so I can put a label on it. Listen, it's the little things. It's the little things. Good morning, Miss Lois. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Miss Lois said, good morning, everyone. I'm blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, so the answers that we have, I got some D's. Oh, I got an A and a B. Okay, so we got some D's. I love labels, right, Sheila? Let me tell you something. All right, so the answer is D. The answer is D. Small habits keep your business clutter-free. And remember, we are not going into spring with the clutter. We're not. We're not going into spring cluttered. Somebody put that in there. Somebody put it in the chat. We are not going into spring cluttered. Somebody please put that in the chat. So the answer is D. Small habits keep business cluttered free. I didn't need it either, but it sure does help with organization. Listen, I just want one. I just want one. I just want one. I want it to come through the little thing and I want to take it out and put it on something. I could easily just probably make my labels in the printer, but that's not fun. It's not fun. Don't buy it. You're adding to the clutter, sis. Right, Tony? I know. But I want one. We are not going into spring clutter. No. Nikki, you do not need a label maker. You have a cutting machine. Just make the labels yourself. I know, Big Meech. I'm heading to my old school spring break market. Listen, Miss Lois, I know that's right. Have a good time. Are you going there now? We are not going into spring. We are not going into spring cluttered. Yes. I had one as a kid. Right? Isn't it fun? Melissa. I use my Cricut. I know, y'all. I know, but it ain't the same. It's not the same. Good morning, Chris Marie. Good morning. I saw some on TikTok. What, the label makers? Send me the link. Oh my gosh. Listen, have a good time, Ms. Lois. I hope it goes very well for you. Are you a vendor there or are you going to just attend? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Look. Sometimes my Cricut labels can't go on everything, like the baskets with the holes on it. Oh my gosh, I need to cut it out. Just looking at a Cricut machine is intimidating to me. Listen, I don't like Cricut. I like Silhouette, but those things are a great investment. I tell you, they are one of the best investments. I thoroughly enjoy my Silhouette machine. You can use address labels. I know, y'all. I know. That's not fun. That is not fun. Nikki is getting a label maker, period. Period. And I will put it in its designated space. Oh my gosh. Yes, ma'am. They call for me. Hey, all right, Miss Lois. Let's get it. Let's go. I hope you do very well today. Very, very, very well. Awesome, Lois. Have an amazing day. Yes, let's get it. All right. So, next question. I ain't gonna lie. I have a label maker. See, only because it's tiny and it cost me less than $5. I bought it to put it on my containers of leftovers. I don't want it for my leftovers, but I do want one. But that's a good idea. But yeah, I'm not gonna put it on my leftovers because that's a lot of commitment to a leftover that's gonna stay in there for a day, or two. But if you do meal prep, listen, don't get me started because here I go going down a rabbit hole of ways to use this label maker. We're not doing that. We're not gonna go down the rabbit hole because I will. I get to see my comments below, workers. I get to see my comments below, workers family. What are you saying, Miss Lois? Co-workers. Okay. It's like I'm trying to figure out the word that goes in that space, but I don't know what it is. All right, got you. You get to see your co-workers. All right, got you. All right, let's get to the next one. The next one is, what's the most important feature of a well-organized packing station? What's the most important feature of a well-organized packing station? Is it A, having all your supplies within reach? Y'all know that's how I be working. What's the most important feature of a well-organized packing station? Is it A, having all your supplies within reach? Is it B, making sure it looks nice? Is it C, orders wherever you can find space? C is packing orders wherever you can find space. Or D, using fancy packaging. What's the most important feature of a well-organized packing station? A, having all your supplies within reach. B, making sure it looks nice. C, packing orders wherever you can find space. Or is it D, using fancy packaging? What's your answers in the chat? I know. I knew it was something because I was like, that doesn't make sense. Let me know what's your answers. What you got? Let me know what you got. All right. What's the most important feature of a well-organized packing station? Is it A, having all your supplies within reach? Is it B, making sure it looks nice? C, packing orders wherever you can find space? Or is it D, using fancy packaging? What's your answers? All right. So we have a lot of A's in the chat. And the answer is labels will make it look fancy. Come on, let's get fancy. All right, the answer is A. The answer is A. Efficiency is everything. Oh, somebody put that in the chat. These are some good ones. Efficiency is everything. Efficiency is everything. The answer is A. Efficiency is everything. Your supplies should be within reach. Put them in a container, put them in a bin, put them somewhere that is going to, it doesn't have to be out in the open. You can put it in the bin, but put it in space, right? So the answer is A. The answer is A. Somebody please put in the chat, efficiency is everything. I love that. All right. Next one. If you have a small space for packing orders, which a lot of us do, right? If you have a small space for packing orders, what's the best storage solution? What's the best storage solution? Is it A, using a rolling cart to store supplies and move it when needed? Is it B, stack everything on the floor and dig through it? Is it C, keep supplies in different rooms and run back and forth? Or is it D, just pack orders wherever you find space that day? Don't it sound like things I was telling y'all? I'm like, I had to come run up and down the stairs to finish what I was doing or to package something. And then I had to do run from one closet to the table, to the closet, to the table. Remember? Okay, so if you have a small space for packing orders, what's the best storage solution? A, use a rolling cart to store supplies and move it when needed. B, stack everything on the floor and dig through it. C, keep supplies in different rooms and run back and forth. Or is it D, just pack orders wherever you find space that day? And the answer is what we have in the chat. We have some A's in the chat. We have A's in the chat, A's in the chat. And the answer is A. A rolling cart helps keep things organized and mobile. A rolling cart keeps things organized and mobile. And you could get you a rolling cart. Usually Michael's have them for what? They about $29 or something like that. I think sometimes you could get them for $24.99, and you probably could get them even cheaper on Temu. I don't even know how's that going to work right now, but Temu, where else could you get one of these rolling carts? Hobby Lobby, well, you know how they do over there. If you support them, you support them. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, get you a rolling cart. Get you a rolling cart. Okay? Get you a rolling cart. A rolling cart for the win. So if there's some things that you need to get in order for you to have a better year, for you to have to move more efficiently, and for you to be cluttered free, get you a rolling cart. Get you a rolling cart. Get you a rolling cart. Let me tell you something. I bought a rolling cart because I was moving up into the space upstairs, in my son's room, and so I'm like, okay, I want a rolling cart. And I purchased the rolling cart, and this thing was in a box forever. I done did the room. I put everything where I needed to be, and I had this rolling cart sitting in a box, and it's like one of the best things ever. It's one of the best things ever. I finally took it out and I finally put it together. I'm like, oh my gosh, why didn't I put this together sooner? It is like one of the best things ever. And it's small enough that you could roll it right into a closet, or you could roll it push it sideways right into a little space under a table or something even. So make sure if you're going to invest in something, you may not need that label maker like me. You may not need that label maker, but go on ahead and get you a rolling cart. Get you a rolling cart. Joann's is going out of business. Yep, check Joann's. Check Joann's. When I heard Joann's was going out of business, I was like, I believe it. Why? Because I used to go to Joann's just for no, I used to work at Joann's, actually. Fun fact. I did work at Joann's, and I would love working there, but it was an hour away. It was like in Middletown, New York. And I would go to work, and I would love to cut the fabric because I sew. So I would love to do that part of working there. And I would just have conversations with the people making quilts and stuff like that, and they would teach me certain things. That's how I learned how to do a non-patch quilt. And it was just so much fun. But the store was, I don't want to say it was outdated, but the clientele that would come in was not the younger people. Like, if the younger people were going to like a Hobby Lobby, a Michael's and things like that, they're not going to Joann's. And I think that they didn't give the people what they wanted moving forward. I mean, not moving forward, but just in business. I don't think they did. And I think what they were known for at one time, they started to be less known for because other stores started providing that plus giving more. So I wasn't shocked when Joann's was gonna go out of business. I wasn't. I'm here, everyone. Have a blessed day and a great weekend. All right, you have a great event, Miss Lois. Have a great event. My husband got one free from his job. They were going to throw it away, but they always check with employees to see if anyone needs anything they want to get rid of. I got some big shelves, some shelving units and stuff like that too from my mom's job, because they just throw things away. Like them big companies, they just throw stuff away, and it be brand new. Brand new stuff. My landlord is here cutting down a tree. Prayers, please. We are sending prayers for you. I hope that your landlord has a permit to cut down that tree before it falls on something it shouldn't. But yes, sending them up to you. Let me see. It's in place. It's a French phrase that means put it in place or gathering. All right, let's get it. Good morning, Rosalicia. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so the answer is A. We said that. Okay, let's get to the last one. I done went down the rabbit hole again. Let's get to the last one. The last one is, you keep losing your shipping tape and scissors while packing orders. What's the fix? You keep losing your packing tape and your scissors. What's the fix? If you only knew my landlord. Oh, goodness. You keep losing your shipping tape and scissors while packing orders. What's the fix? A, buy 10 rolls of tape and scatter them around. B, keep a designated bin or organizer for tools in your packing area. C, just stop using tape. Or D, search for them every time. You keep losing your shipping tape and scissors while packing orders. You lost them. What's the fix? A, buy 10 rolls of tape and scatter them around. B, keep a designated bin or organizer for tools in your packing